Cody Rice. Rice, he's got an opening. Rice, he could go all the way. He's got one man to beat.
Chase Becker spins, hangs, complete. Broughton breaks through. It's a race to the end zone. Touchdown, Sioux. The Sioux strike first.
Used to be
On the road. Honkers back on top as Region 8 champions.
That's Ben Henig. Henig with a load of steam, and he bowls over.
One as Blake Burnstrom looks to go. Blake Burnstrom floating in midair for 2.
Backdoor cut. Cheryl Hayes off the glass for 2. There is Nesham. Wow, look at that shot by Addison Nesham. She's putting on a show. You think her heart is pounding? No way. The Lusitania Buffalo Bombers are headed to the state.
Quarter, 3 seconds, Simiano. No. Put back, no. The Kenmare Cowboys survive.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
GameDay Media, LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Both the Own Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, the Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, DeBach Harvesting, Skin by Legacy, The Food Bard, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Jorgensen Lumber, Fisher Family Chiropractic, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Costed, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, Best Angus and Quarter Horses of Watford City, Sorensen Ranch, Nodak Insurance Company, Williston, Angie Pelton, Hoiby Simmental Ranch, Flag Family Media, RTC Networks.
Glasso Angus, breeding quality, registered Black Angus cattle since 1973. Durability, docility, dominance. Bred to thrive, built to last. Annual bull sale, 1 p.m., Wildrose Fire Hall, March 26, 2026.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
With 40 years of service to Northwest North Dakota, Jan Costin CPA in Kenmare provides trusted accounting and tax services for individuals, corporations, estates, and partnerships. Call 385-4263 today. Your numbers are in good hands with Costin CPA. The Northwest Sportsmen's Association of Tioga, a proud supporter of youth and outdoor recreation in our local community. We're aiming high, keeping it local, and building the future for outdoor events. Join us in making a difference. The Northwest Sportsmen Association, where the outdoors brings us together.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome into Haggin Court in Divide County, North Dakota, just 6 miles south of the Canadian border, high atop Haggin Court here for a big District 5 matchup between the 3-14 Kenmare Bowbells Honkers and the 3-14 Divide County Maroons. Two teams very similarly matched to each other. The Divide County Maroons coming in on a 6-game losing streak. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers coming in on a six-game losing streak as well. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers come into this game averaging 49.2 points per game. The Divide County Maroons come into this game scoring 49.9 points per game. The Maroons allow 68.9 points per game, and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers allow 68.7 points per game. So when you say evenly matched, Mr. Loper,
good evening.
We're going to turn it down to Ken Harding for senior night here in Crosby, North Dakota.
At Divide County High School, we'd like to recognize our senior players, parents, stats, and players. Damon Bowling. Damon Bowling, son of Darcy Bowling and Paige Simonson. Damon plans to continue his education and play college baseball after graduation. Braxton Lindsay. Braxton is the son of Darwin and Angela Lindsay. Braxton plans to pursue a career in the oil field. Stockton Nelson. Stockton, son of Troy and Lacey Nelson. Stockton plans to enter an electrician apprenticeship after graduation. Stats person Landon Wagner. Landon is the son of Alicia and Chris Muse. Landon plans to complete his basic training and tech school for the Air National Guard and then attend UND in the fall of 2027. Coach Johnson and Coach Tomte would like to thank our seniors for their hard work this season and throughout their time at Divide County High School. It has been a pleasure to get to coach you and to see you grow as people over the years. Best of luck to you and your future plans. The coaches would also like to thank the families of our athletes for their support of the team. You all play a key role in the success of our student athletes, both on and off the court. Please give a big round of applause for our seniors and their parents.
There you have it on senior night. Big thanks to the athletic director and head girls basketball coach of the Divide County Maroons, Mr. Kent Harding. The seniors for the Divide County Maroons are this way. Damon Bowling, number 2. He's been injured all basketball season long. He was injured back in the football season, and we're really looking forward to seeing him tonight on the court for one final time, a little special thing that they have planned here for Damon Bowling. Another senior, Braxton Lindsay. Another senior, number 14, Stockton Nelson, a kid that we've literally watched grow up in front of our very eyes here in District 5. One of my favorite players in the district is Stockton Nelson. And finally, the statistician for the student manager statistician for the Divide County Maroons, Landon Wagner. Something that maybe goes a little bit unnoticed, but statisticians and student managers are an incredibly important part of the program.
Yeah, he does a nice job. Hats off to all these seniors. You know, you talk about Damon Bowling. It's really, really cool. I'm kind of getting goosebumps up here seeing him participate in warm-ups right now. He's going to get the start tonight. Had a gruesome ankle, foot, leg injury in football that sidelined him for most of the football season. It sidelined him for pretty much the whole basketball season, minus however much time he gets tonight. So really cool to get to see him going. Braxton Lindsay, he's actually new to the district, but he's provided a boost to this Divide County team. And then you mentioned it, Stockton Nelson. He's been playing forever. Basketball, football, all of it. He's a rodeo guy, tough kid, one of the nicest kids, one of the most grown-up, mature kids I've been around, and just cool night, special night. And you mentioned it before the senior night, how evenly matched these two teams are. It'll be a fun one. The band's playing. We got a full house here at Haggin Court. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, the band, I consider them the best damn band in the land here in Northwest North Dakota. Phenomenal band. I don't know, you probably can hear it. I know that I can't hear myself whatsoever, but we are cross-court from them. Welcome into our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. Border Plains Equipment located right off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota. Your local Case IH dealer. Visit borderplains.com for local inventory and explore job opportunities. And when we come back, we're going to send Loper down courtside, part of our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Comments, to visit with head coach of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, Tommy Ankenbauer, and head coach of the Divide County Maroons, Mr. Zach Johnson, after this break.
Dude, that should be the new saying.
How it's always been done isn't good enough. When it comes to your farm, your family, and your future, you deserve better. At Howland Insurance Services, we specialize in how insurance should be done. We creatively customize farm and ranch insurance to meet your marketing goals and minimize risk, providing the protection that you need. We help lessen your dependence on the bank and set you up for long-term success. Contact us today to build a brighter, more secure tomorrow.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime. Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
Welcome back into our Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk here high atop Haggin Court, bringing you our Lindsay Grocery Coach's comments. Lindsay Grocery, where community meets quality every day. You can find them on Facebook for daily and weekly deals. That's Lindsay Grocery, your favorite grocery store. Right now, Dylan Loper standing courtside with head coach of the Divide County Maroons, Zach Johnson. Take it away, Dylan.
Thanks, David. Yeah, I'm down here with Coach Zach Johnson. It's a big one tonight. A lot on the line. What do you know about this Kenmare Bowbells Honkers team?
Well, we know they're kind of under a new regime, new coach, all that stuff. Record-wise, maybe not the record they were hoping for, but it's going to be a battle, right? I mean, this team, Kenmare teams have always competed. They've always worked hard. Years they haven't had the most talent. Even they give everybody a good game, so we know it's going to be a tight one.
Yeah. So this game we were talking pretty much. Winner avoids that play-in game. How big is that?
Oh, that's huge. I mean, 2 years ago we played in the play-in game in Tioga. It ended our season. It's not a comfortable place to be, right? So, message to the guys before the game was we got to avoid that at all costs. This is a do or die game.
So what's the focus on stopping this Honker team?
We know they like to shoot the three ball. We played these guys in the summertime, and I think the whole first half they did not have a 2-point field goal. Everything was a three. And they got kids that can knock it down. They can get hot. They're kind of streaky. So limiting their 3-point attempts, and especially open 3-point attempts, is going to be a huge concern for us.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you to Zach Johnson, part of our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Conference. When we come back, we're going to flip it to the other side, and we're going to take a visit with the man in charge is Tommy Aikenbauer after this break.
Mark your calendars. Best Angus and Quarter Horses annual production sale will be taking place on Monday, March 2nd. We've been raising registered Black Angus and Quarter Horses in some of North Dakota's most rugged badlands for almost 20 years. This year's offering will include 11 top-cut 2-year-olds and 85 yearling bulls. We'll have 3 fancy ranch geldings and 2 excellent prospects from our new stallion, Classy Red Favors. Lunch at noon, sales at 2. Hope to see you there.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. The Tioga Medical Center, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Trusted healthcare here at home. To find your provider, schedule an appointment, or pay your bill online, visit tiogahealth.org. Right now, again, we've got Loper standing courtside with head coach of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, Tommy Aikenbauer. Take it away, Dylan.
Yeah, thanks, David. I got Coach Aikenbauer of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers with me. Coach, this is a big one. Winner avoids that play-in game. What does that mean to you guys?
Oh, it means a lot. Just getting that 7th place versus the 8th place is a huge deal in this tournament. The stars align a lot better, and a lot better opportunity to get the regionals out of that 7th place spot.
Yeah, that's no doubt. So you guys are starting to get healthy. I see Mick Lenko's playing. Is he a full go?
Yeah, he is. Yep.
All right. So what's the plan? How do you integrate him into the full game plan?
I told him, hey, you're a role player now. You got to go down the court and get that ball. Don't wait for it. Go and get it down the court rather than wait for it in the front court. So.
All right. And one last question for you. How do you stop these Maroons?
Really good defense. Just sound. Make sure that our health is in the right spot, and just doing it the correct way.
All right. Thanks and good luck, Coach.
Big thank you again to both of these coaches, Tommy Aikenbauer, the first-year head coach in Kenmare, North Dakota, and Zach Johnson. I believe he's under year number 3 for the Divide County Maroons. When we come back, we're inching closer and closer and closer to our Northwest Therapy Services tip-off, our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight.
coming up next.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Othion Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Welcome to the Western Education Regional Cooperative Center. We support 33 member school districts across Western North Dakota. Our commitment is to serve schools, teachers, and students. Our staff delivers impactful professional development for educators. We create opportunities for collaboration among districts. We help students engage with regional industries. Let's go to work. Call us at 701-741-3678 for more information.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Bourgault is a premier implement manufacturer, and Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, is a premier Bourgault dealer, receiving top dealer by territory and top service by territory the last several years. Sean Rapp, recognized as top salesman by territory the last 3 years. It's the result of a dedicated staff working hard to ensure customers receive the finest in Bourgault drill sales, parts, and service. Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company in Kenmare, located in Mohall.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Fisher Family Chiropractic in Williston and Ray, where healthy families grow. From pregnancy to infants to grandparents, our gentle, natural care keeps your whole family aligned, active, and feeling their best. Always welcoming new patients in our Williston and Ray offices. Build lifelong wellness together. Come see why we have been voted Best of the Bakken for 8 years in a row in Williston and Ray.
So February is a short month, and that's the reason Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston is trying to catch up.
Yeah, and we mustered up this event, and I'll be frank, at Red Rock, we relish your business.
Like $7,000 in rebates or 0% on a 26 GMC Sierra.
Or rebates up to $1,750 on GMC Terrain.
Yep, the deals are cooking. And don't forget to grab a free bottle of ketchup just for stopping in.
Help us catch up, and we relish your business at Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston.
Welcome back into our Border Plains Equipment pregame show high atop Haggin Court. Right now we're going to take a look at our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight, and our Red Rock Chevy GMC Player Spotlight for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers is a good one. Number 22, Mr. Haggin Mikolenko. He is a freshman. I remember him last year in that district tournament kind of wondering, who is this kid? Really splashed onto the spotlight last season. And he's really been hampered by a nagging ankle injury most of the season. But when he's in, he's a good one. He hits about 10 points per game and about 6 rebounds for the freshman. Shoots it from the free throw line about 53% of the time. And as what head coach Tommy Ankenbauer talked about, this is your role now. Your role is to go get the ball. Your role is to become an aggressive player on this team, and we're going to go with you, man. You're one of the best players on the team. A most probably up-and-coming player in the entire district is Tygan Mikulenko.
Yeah, Tygan was hampered with that ankle injury for quite a while, and they sure missed him. And I think they're still trying to figure out their team with him on the floor, figure out the rotations, try to figure all that stuff out. But he is kind of the X factor. If he gets going early, it could turn into often, and that could turn into a W for the Honkers.
And that is why he is our Red Rock Chevy GMC Player Spotlight. You can, for fast and reliable car shopping made easy, for specials and new and pre-owned inventory, visit redrockchevygmc.com today. We're going to flip it right over to the other side of the court to the boys in white. Going to be number 14. Right there he is, right in the front of your screen, is Stockton Nelson. We've called his name for quite some time. There he is. We called his name for quite some time as we Stockton Nelson take a look at him coming in at 10.7 points per game and 7.6 rebounds per game. And Stockton has been a steadfast player for this Divide County Maroons team. And he's just back into the lineup as well just a couple of weeks ago against the Hettinger Scranton Nighthawks. So he's still trying to find his basketball legs as well.
Yeah, he's another one that was injured at the end of football season and kind of had some complications along the way. So he's had about 3 weeks, I want to say, that he's been back up and going. But man, this kid, he is the engine to this team. He does a little bit of everything. He can pass, he can shoot, defender, rebounder. He does it all, and he's going to have a big game tonight to avoid that play-in game.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a good one here between the two teams. We're just getting started at the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. And when we come back, we're going to step away for the final time. Our Northwest Therapy Services tip-off and our Brad Johnson Insurance, our Country Store starting lineup is coming up after this break.
Tioga has a lot to experience. From food to fun food. There's so much to take in. Brush up on your history. Grab dinner and drinks. Then catch the latest movie in a historic theater. With many great places to stay, Tioga makes for a fun and easy getaway. Come experience Tioga and see why those that live here love it here.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Ranchers, circle March 4th on your calendar. Sorensen Ranch of Granora will hold their annual bull sale at the Sydney Livestock Market Center in Sydney, Montana. Your source for composite Simmental bulls that are bred for docility, longevity, and fertility. Find them on Facebook at Sorensen Ranch and DV Auction.
The way we live and work has changed, but our service and commitment remain. We're evolving to meet your insurance needs with answers where and when you need them most. Nodak Insurance Company.
Give Angie or Candace a call for all your insurance needs.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. High atop Haggin Court, the newly refurbished second year Haggin Court, and it's going to be a good one. These two teams, we talked about it in our pregame show a little bit earlier. Both teams, the Divide County Maroons coming in with a 7-game losing streak, the Honkers coming in with a 6-game losing streak. The Divide County Maroons score 49.9 points per game. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers score 49.2 points per game. The Maroons allow 68.9 points per game, and the Honkers allow 68.7 points per game. The last win for the Maroons was back on January 27th in a victory 82-67 over the Lewis and Clark Berthold North Shore Plaza Longhorns. And the last win for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers was the day before that, January 26th against the Tioga Pirates, 66-32. So when you talk about evenly matched, I don't know if you can get any more evenly matched than that.
No, the stats back it up. I was talking with Coach Johnson the other day, asking him about it, and he knows how big this game is. He knows how tight everything's going to be. You know, I really do think this game could come down to 1 or 2 free throws, 1 or 2 rebounds here or there. It could be the biggest difference.
And some implications. You talked to one of the coaches about it already. The winner of this one is going to be the 7th seed in the tournament that will most likely unofficially play the Alexander Comets as the number 2 seed in the district tournament. The loser of this game will either host in Kenmare or host in Crosby, depending on who loses this game, and will most likely unofficially play the Tioga Pirates for that 8th seed that will be on February 21st, either in Kenmare or Divide County here. We're going to take a look at our Country Store starting lineups brought to you by the Country Store in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. You can find them on Facebook or online at www.countrystore.doitbest.com. The Honkers go this way. Trevor Krucklaw, number 4, he's a senior. Number 5, Peyton Nelson, another senior. Number 11, Zachary Zorn, a junior. Number 23, Devin Gasvali, a senior. And number 25, Jacob Zorn, a junior, for the first-year head coach of this Kenmare Bowbells Honkers team, Thomas Ankenbauer. Take a look at the other side. We talked about it early in the pregame show about its senior night here tonight, and the Divide County Maroons, for the first time all season long, are going to be putting out number 2, Deuce Damon Bowling, coming out as a senior. Number 4, Braxton Lindsay, a senior. Number 11, Weston Peterson, coming in as a junior. Number 14, our Red Rock Auto player spotlight, Stockton Nelson, a senior. And number 34, the big man in the middle, Wyatt Locken, a junior, for head coach of the Divide County Maroons, Mr. Zach Johnson. Right now, we're going to turn it down to the public address announcer, Kent Harding, for our official starting lineups and the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening. Welcome to Haggin Court at Divide County High School for tonight's boys basketball game between the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers and your Divide County Maroons. Tonight's Raise Up sponsor, the Raise Up sponsors for tonight's game, the varsity game, will be Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, NCC, Divide Burke Title, LLC, New Century Ag, Wild Rose Public Transit, and Tegan's Interiors. A thank you to those sponsors. Our Huddle Cam sponsor is Lauren Sorensen Ranch of Grenora, North Dakota. I'd like to also extend a thank you to our friends at GameDay Media. A shout out and thank you for all the wonderful job they do during the seasons covering our games. Round of applause. Tonight's games will be played under the regulations set forth by the North Dakota High School Activities Association. It is our goal that all present display high standards of sportsmanship and outstanding citizenship. Now at this time, please rise, remove all headgear as the DC Pep Band, which is going to be performed by just the seniors who play in the Pep Band, under the direction of Ms. Kayla Pavemacher, honors America with the playing of our national anthem. And now, starting lineups for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. A guard, he's a senior, number 4, Trevor Krecklow. A forward, a senior, number 5, Peyton Nelson. A guard, a junior, number 11, Zachary Zorn. A forward, a senior, number 23, Devin Gesvaldi. And at center, a junior, number 25, Jacob Zorn. Head coach, Mr. Thomas Ankenbauer. Assistant coach, Luke Fraunfelter. Now, the starting lineup for your Divide County Maroons. Guard, he's a senior, number 2, Damon Bowling. A guard, a senior, number 4, Braxton Lindsay. A guard, he's a junior, number 11, Weston Peterson. Forward, a senior, number 14, Stockton Nelson. And at center, a junior, number 34, Wyatt Locken. Head coach, Mr. Zach Johnson. Assistant coach, Trevor Tomte. Your officials for tonight, Mr. Jarek Hansen, Nate Allen, and Shiloh Shumway.
Big thank you to Kent Harding. Big thank you to Kent Harding, double time, for giving us little plug. I was telling Dylan off air, we didn't pay him to say that.
Yeah.
We really appreciate all the support and the love that we get up here in in Crosby, North Dakota. Our Northwest Therapy Services tip-off belongs to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Thanks for tuning in. My name is David Peterson, alongside Dylan Loper and Aaron Griffin, giving you all the sights here at Haggin Court. Opening shot brought to you by number 5, Peyton Nelson, off the mark, no good. Rebound is going to go to the Divide County Maroons. Said earlier, into the starting lineup, number 2, Damon Bowling. Going to see what kind of minutes he's going to get tonight. I think he's going to be pretty limited with that gruesome injury, and quick trigger.
Ooh, it looked good from here.
Looked good from here.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, he's really limping around, but he definitely wants to get into the action here for the Divide County Maroons on senior night. Stockton Nelson with the steal and the takeaway. Good. Ooh. Back and forth, giving his best. Irvin Magic Johnson with the little dipsy pass, but off the mark.
Yep, I think that's going to be it for Deuce, but hats off to Damon Deuce Bowling. Really cool moment for Deuce, being able to get in, get a little action. That shot 3 attempt off the mark, but
shot attempt off by Stockton Nelson. Rebound gathered by the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Yeah, we talk about a little bit. You probably know the exact day and time that your guys' season changed in Divide County when he went down with that gruesome ankle injury.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact date, but I think it was week 2 or 3 in the football season, and he was a big part of our team planning, and great look there by Stockton Nelson. But he did a lot of good things for us before he went down, and really nice to see that he got at least a minute of action.
Jacob Zorn splashes one in from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. 3-2 on your NCC scoreboard. Braxton Lindsay high atop. Rotation, puts it on the rim, way off to the left side. I thought it was going to maybe try be an alley-oop to the big man.
We're going to call it an alley-oop, maybe.
Wyatt Locken.
The big fella wasn't ready for the pass that we will call it.
Sorry, my man. Goes in as a shot attempt. Shot taken away by number 11, Weston Peterson. That's going to be off the mark again. Rebound quickly up court by number 4, Trevor Krecklow. Over to Peyton Nelson for 2 more for this Honker team. 5-2 already, 2 minutes in.
Well, and Coach Johnson mentioned they can't let them heat up. They like to shoot, especially from deep, and shooting well. There's a 3-pointer from Cooper Nelson.
Big 3-point attempt from Cooper Nelson, ties it up just at the 6-minute mark. Tough pass from the Honkers, going to be sideline out of bounds. Taking it out of bounds is number 11, Zach Zorn.
The little things are going to be absolutely giant in today's game. Turnovers, rebounding. are the two keys for both teams that I'm watching.
Jacob Zorin, probably the scoring leader for this team. He's got the ball in his hands right there. Number 25 comes in averaging 14.5 points per game. Good take from the senior Trevor Krecklaw for 2.
Yeah, really aggressive take. Maroons played a little too high and was able to go baseline and snuck it in for 2.
Braxton Lindsay tries to dribble drive over to Cooper Nelson. Cooper Nelson drives in hard, and that's going to be a body foul whistled up against number 23, Devin Gisvali of the Honkers.
Yeah, good strong take by Cooper. I think that was really the only reason he drew that foul, was he went in so hard and was able to catch the attention of the officials.
Cooper Nelson comes into this game shooting the free throws about 62.3%. Makes good on that first opportunity. This isn't the last game that's going to be at Haggin Court, as Cooper Nelson buries both of them from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. They play again tomorrow.
Yeah, they have Beach coming to town. Hopefully the weather cooperates. We know there's a potential storm coming our way, but there's a storm of a steal from Braxton Lindsay. Can he finish? No, he can't.
Nice contest by the Honkers. That's going to be the Honkers basketball. Yeah, as we are going to finally take our first look at Tygan Mikolenko. Comes in, glasses around the neck with some protective eyewear, and he is just a fascinating player to watch.
Yeah, he's a good-looking young freshman athlete for Coach Ankenbauer. He provides a lot for this team, and like I said, he's only a freshman, so he's only going to get better.
Well, the bloodline for Mr. Mikolenko is a little bit of Offorth and a little bit of Ramsey Wall's family bloodline, if you know that name at all.
So you're telling me he's going to have a chance at being pretty good.
2-point shot. I looked down for just a second to see who shot that, who made that one. I'm going to have to go back onto our feed to see who made it. Tygan Mikolenko steal. That's going to be taken away. The third turnover from this Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, and it's either going to be a travel or a foul call, and that's going to be a foul whistled up against number 23, Devin Gisvali. Already his second personal foul, second team foul. 7-9 on your NCC scoreboard.
Yeah, tough foul for Gisvali. He was really close to being set, just didn't quite take the contact square, thus resulting in the free throw attempts.
Weston Peterson off the mark on his first attempt.
Peyton Nelson back into the game for Gisvali. Weston goes 1 for 2. That's going to be a turnover.
Hank Hanlon with that 2-point basket. Thanks, YouTube. Fourth turnover already for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
Maroons trying the backdoor play. Good defense played by Mikolenko.
Stockton Nelson, this is Stockton Nelson's game right here. Driving to the basket, using that big, strong frame for the senior Stockton Nelson. 2 more for him. 4 on the night. 10-9 on your NCC scoreboard as Mikolenko looks to push over to Peyton Nelson. Almost thrown away, but Mikolenko trying to drive baseline on
Tough
Stockton
defense.
Nelson. Good defense from Stockton.
The full court man kind of getting Kenmare a little rattled, playing good pressure defense.
Hanlon off the mark on the first attempt, off the mark on the second attempt because he was fouled by number 1, Cooper Nelson. That's going to be his first personal foul, first team foul. It's going to send Mr. Hanlon to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Souris Valley Dental, located in Minot, North Dakota. Visit Dr. Jarek Henson, Dr. Kevin Broderson, and Dr. Grant Neal.
Once again, that's Jarek Henson, not Jarek Hansen. He's standing at about half court, one of the best officials, one of the best former players in this region.
Yeah, made a lot of noise for the Trinity Christian Crusaders back in his playing days.
A lot of rim rocking going on.
A lot of rim rocking. Good Teton, good basketball player. Shiloh Shumway the other official, Nate Allen, the third as part of the trio here from the Williston Basin Officials Association. We're all knotted up 10-0.
Nice hands by Nelson.
Wyatt Locken goes straight up with it. Big 6'4". Wyatt Locken gets his name in the official scorebook. Wyatt Locken comes into the night averaging 5.5 points per game, 5.5, almost 6 points per game, 6 rebounds. He's a big presence. He is a load on the football field and a load on the basketball field.
He's a football player in basketball uniform is how I like to describe Wyatt's game. And yeah, he on the rebounds. Once he gets his paws on it, he doesn't let go.
Mikolenko looks to try find a back cutting. Krekla guarded very closely by Braxton Lindsay. Surprised it's not a kick. It is a kick. Shiloh Shumway got it.
We had the same thought, David. I was going to say the same thing, but good call. Resets things. This Maroons defense being sticky, but the Honkers shooting the ball pretty well. Krekla keeps it going with the three-pointer from the Tailgates Hardware three-point line.
Krekla gets on his 5th point of the night. Pulls the pulls the Honkers ahead by 1, 13-12 on your NCC scoreboard. Braxton Lindsay tries to drive, and he's going to be whistled up a foul against number 22, Tygan Mikolenko. His first personal foul, already the 3rd team foul for this Honkers team. Into the game for the Maroons, number 12, 5'10" junior Chase Valverde, along with Weston Peterson over to Stockton Nelson.
Tough entry pass.
Second turnover from the Maroons here. Cross-court pass finds the hands of Trevor Krekla off the rim once. No good. Offensive rebound taken away by Zorn. Zorn goes right at Wyatt Locken. You're not going to block me once, but you ain't going to block me twice.
Yeah, really nice job by Zorn, just sticking with that one, battling with the big man. And we've said it before, we're going to say it again, the second and third opportunities is what can make or break in games like these that are so tight.
Zorn Jacob misses the first of 2. Jacob Zorn comes into this game hitting them about 65.7% and makes good on the second one. 4 points on the night for Mr. Zorn.
Law of averages right there, David, in action.
Also into the game for the Maroons is number 24, Eric Domstreit. Good take.
Really good take.
From Weston Peterson for 2 points.
Strong take as we're knotted up at 14. Back and forth we go.
Off the mark from Peyton Nelson. Rebound taken away by the big man, Wyatt Locken. 14-14, closing in on 90 seconds here from Haggin Court, going high up over the top. That hand lands right into the hands of Valverde, and he's going to earn a trip to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line for an and one play.
Just how Stockton Nelson drew it up, as you saw. He was going for the lob to Locken, got tipped over to Valverde, and he looks to complete the three-point play and does.
Chase Valverde, a buy one, get one free here at Haggin Court. Closing in 90 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Brought to you by Northwest Therapy Services with locations in Ray and Williston, North Dakota. Visit nwtherapyservices.com to see what Heidi and the crew can do for you. Nice take from Jacob Zorn.
Wow.
Better block by Wyatt Locken. Get that out of here.
That had some authority on it.
Stockton Nelson tries
really
to finish. What
move.
a great take from Stockton Nelson. Stockton Nelson is really starting to heat up. 6 early points here in the quarter.
That's kind of his patented move, the spin back to the middle, and he makes do.
Jacob Zorn with the quick pump fake, the flyby, and converts 2 more for Jacob Zorn. 6th on the night for Jacob.
Really heads up play. Locken has had some success blocking the basketball. Got him up in the air with the up fake.
Domstreit tries to go baseline, kicks it over to Valverde. They go back to their senior leader, Stockton Nelson, finds it down to the big man, and he's double teamed, blocked right into the hands again of Chase Valverde. Right spot at the right time for Chase.
Valverde is playing garbage man here, just picking up all sorts of loose balls and converting big-time minutes here from Chase.
15 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Backdoor cut. Good defense from Domstrike. And the Maroons can hold
6
for the
seconds.
last shot. Domstrike, ball in his hands, over to Stockton Nelson. The flyby at the buzzer, good if it goes, and that's going to be no good. And second quarter action, the Maroons up by 5. Good look from the Maroons, just what they wanted. We'll be back after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Brevera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Welcome back into our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. A lot going on here. Still on a emotional high from that district tournament. Braden Larson, quick fire here from the opening quarter, and what a district tournament that was.
Oh, man.
The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers take down the Lady Pirates. What they maybe thought was going to be in regulation, the officiating crew did the right thing and waved it off, and everybody got free basketball into that overtime period to where Mercedes Miller really come alive. 5 big points in overtime and capturing, listen to this, their 8th straight district championship for head coach Mike Zimmer and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
Yeah, talk about a dynasty in girls basketball over in Kenmare Bowbells land. Coach Zimmer does a really nice job. And that game, David, I was just able to be a spectator.
Me too, partner.
And that was just one of the most fun games I've been a witness to.
Back and forth we went. It was such a fun night as the Honkers drop one in. Zach Zorn officially getting in the scorebook here. But yeah, it was, I don't know if you call a dynasty, what is better than dynasty, as Peyton Nelson puts his big pop and blocks the shot from Stockton Nelson.
Crime there.
But yeah, I don't care if it's boys basketball, girls basketball, varsity, women's collegiate basketball, men's varsity collegiate basketball. What the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers on the girls basketball program has done is something I don't think I'll ever witness again. And they're loaded and ready to go to make a run next year as well.
That foul's going to be whistled against Braden Larson. Just caught the wrist going for that steal. Yeah, you talk about that Honkers team. They just reload. They have a ton of youth. They're already one of the deepest teams this year. And obviously they graduate a fair amount of talent, but there is a lot of talent coming behind it for the Honkers.
If you say it's a buy-in, I think that's probably an understatement, as Zorn off the mark, rebound captured by Stockton Nelson. He goes coast to coast, finishes with that right hand off the mark from him. Right again into the hands of Domstrike. They go for 0 for 2 on that possession for the Maroons.
Yeah, good second chance look by Domstrike, but he kind of faded away just a little bit, and then that short was just that much shy. Kind of wonder if that was part of why that one was short. They get the stop on the other end, chance to reset.
Pretty clean basketball from the Divide County Maroons in that first quarter. I had them for 3 turnovers, just 5 for
Announcer
the
Jinx.
Announcer Jinx.
Back-to-back turnovers, one on each team. Valverde dishes to Domstrike. Nice break. Valverde is having a really nice game here so far.
He's come in ready to go. He's not ready for his season to be really put on the line. Said it a couple different times. The loser of this game will be hosting the play-in game, that's going to be another turnover by the Honkers. Back-to-back turnovers, back-to-back possessions. But they will be playing, the loser of this game will be playing the Tioga Pirates in a win-or-go-home tournament play-in game on Saturday, February 21st.
Well, in the pros, you get one more home game. The cons, like you said, it is make or break in that one-game season.
That's going to be a foul whistled up against number 12, Chase Valverde, his first personal foul, the second team foul for the Maroons. Locking back into the game for the Maroons, Handelin into the game along with Mikolenko and Devin Gisvali also back into the game for the Divide County Maroons. Back in for the Honkers, excuse me. For the Maroons, Weston Peterson checking back in. Inbounds to Handelin, falls right into the hands. Pesky hands, good defense from Braxton Lindsay. That's going to be a fourth turnover, 9th on the game for the Honkers. Braxton Lindsay takes it the other way, over to Weston Peterson. Weston Peterson to Stockton Nelson. Ill-advised pass again. The bounce is going the right way for the Divide County Maroons. Off the mark the first time and the second time. And Wyatt Locken just muscles up and goes on the third try. Finally gets it to drop as we take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay.
Yeah, he just muscled it away and then was left with no resistance at the rim. These Maroons, they've laced him up on defense tonight.
Mikolenko short, draws iron as quickly Stockton Nelson looks to be out running. Just the third shot attempt for this Kenmare Bowbells Honkers compared to 10 for the Divide County Maroons. And when you go back to back to back, point blank shot attempts, they'll start to rack up.
Yeah, the turnovers to me are the key stat for the Honkers right now as they're down 7. There's a turnover for the Maroons. Mikolenko trying to convert on the other end and does. And that's it right there, David. The points off turnovers are key.
Mikolenko, his first 2 points officially into my scorebook here tonight. 25-20, closing in on 3.5 to play. Braxton Lindsay off the mark, hits right off that support strap, and that is going to be out of bounds. The 11th shot attempt for the Divide County Maroons off iron.
Yeah, Honkers looking to set up some offense. That most of their offense has been quick shots off of turnovers or second chance opportunities. See if they can get some rhythm offensively. The Maroons have had some sticky fingers defensively.
Mikolenko calling for a call out, and that's going to be an offensive foul whistled up against number 25.
Yeah, just caught him with that leg as we look at the RTC Network instant replay. The right leg was just sticking out just a hair. Got to be set entirely. Can't have that outside of your shoulders.
Ball over to Cooper Nelson. Cooper Nelson drives into traffic. Tough pass from Cooper Nelson, and that's going to be a turnover, their second of the quarter, and then whistled immediately for a foul is Braxton Lindsay. His first personal foul, the third team foul.
Well, and there again, a turnover by the Maroons leads to a foul, which we'll see if that plays a part later in the game, but kind of just silly errors by both teams either way.
Down to Jacob Zorn. Again, the rim defender, Wyatt Locken.
Let's take a look at the RTC Network instant replay, just staying with them, and sends it out of bounds. Wyatt Locken, I have him for his third block of the evening.
Good defensive big man present, comes in standing 6'4". Big man for the Divide County Maroons, matched up against Mikolenko right now. And quickly baseline is Handelin. Nice spin move, kisses the rim and falls in for 2 more for Hank Handelin, his 5th.
Well, I think that's what the Honkers are going to have to do is they had Mikolenko out on the perimeter. That drew Locken out, opening up that inside.
Ball over to Stockton Nelson. Good deflection from the Maroons. That's going to be a kickball. Good deflection from the Honkers.
Yeah, some of these entry passes from the Maroons, it's not a bad idea, but the angles they're taking, they're just not finding the angles, and the Honkers have been able to get their hands on it.
Handelin and Mikolenko take a seat next to assistant coach Luke Fraunfelter, assistant coach for the Divide County Maroons, best dressed in the land, Trevor Tomte.
Sharp-dressed man.
Channeling his inner Bob Knight with that vest, sweater vest
there you
on
go.
there, as Dom Strike off the mark from the three-point line.
Let's just hope Trevor doesn't throw any chairs.
He's too mild-mannered for that, I think. Closing in on 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Trevor Krekla kicking over to Zach Zorn, who dials it up from the outside. Zach Zorn with 5 quick ones here in this second quarter.
Zach Zorn, an excellent shooter for this Honker team. A lot of Honkers can shoot it, but he can really shoot the rock, and if he gets going, look out. They can play inside out.
That's going to be a good take by number 1, Cooper Nelson. He tries to go baseline and gets bodied. He's going to earn a trip to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line for 2 shots.
Yeah, just had a half a step on Zorn, was able to capitalize, or get rewarded, I should say, by going to the free throw line.
Cooper Nelson, first points of the second half, 7 on the night. Cooper Nelson again shoots about 62% from the free throw line. Comes in averaging 10.7 points per game, goes 1 for 2, and Stockton Nelson trying to keep it alive. Falls into the hands of the Hawkers, and now he's going to be whistled up for a personal foul, and that is going to be his second personal foul, their 4th team foul. One more, they're going to be in that 2-shot bonus.
Well, and there again, not a horrific foul, but it's number 2 personal. The next foul brings him to the bonus. Just stuff like that. You don't really love to see those fouls so far away from the basket if you're Coach Johnson.
Valverde checking in for him. Good shot fake by Peyton Nelson, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by
Peterson.
Weston
Good box out by Weston Peterson beforehand, doing your work early.
Under 90 seconds to play here in the opening half from Haggin Court in Crosby, North Dakota. Good strong take, and that's going to be an offensive foul whistled up against Weston Peterson.
Yeah, it was a good strong take as we take a look at the RTC Network instant replay. Great job by, I believe it was Kreklau down there, was able to get his feet set outside of that restricted circle. That's something that a lot of people forget about, and did a nice job taking the contact.
Closing in on 60 seconds to play here as Jacob Zorn out-muscles Wyatt Locken on that one. That is a fantastic play from Jacob Zorn.
Really good battle. Big screen by Locken on the other end. Locken battling again down low. Strong man. Good decision to kick it out.
Shot attempt by Dom Strike off the mark. Rebounded by the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers into the hands of freshman number 33, Philip Ankenbauer. Trevor Krekla trying to initiate the offense. About 10 seconds difference between the game and shot clock. And Jacob Zorn tries to hit one up from the outside. As now the swing of change has been to the Honkers. Now they are up 1, closing in on the second quarter here from Haggin Court.
I like the idea of that three-point shot by Zorn. Gets Locken outside and keeps him away from the basket. That's going to be a battle to watch this whole second half.
That's going to be a turnover against the Divide County Maroons, and I do like the foul there against Weston Peterson. Tries to slow down the fast break. It's going to be his second personal foul, but what I don't like about it is it's going to send him to the free throw line for Jacob Zorn, trying to get 2 points here, extending the lead in quarter number 2.
Yeah, Peterson just ever so close to forcing a travel, was just a little out of position, forced the foul call.
9th point for Jacob Zorn. He averages about 14 and a half a night for Jacob, the junior from Kenmare Bowbells. Goes perfect from the line.
2.5 seconds for the Maroons. Try to get something to go. You don't like catching it that far. It's going to be a deep one from Stockton Nelson, way off the mark. And that'll do it for your first half. 29-26 on your NCC scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. The Bank of Tioga halftime show coming up after this.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union Insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil-filled parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by Teagan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at teagansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch source beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com. Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Right now, it's the Bank of Tioga halftime show. Two convenient locations, one right here in Crosby, North Dakota, and one in Tioga, North Dakota. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga as the Divide County group is looking to make some money on some half-court shots. I got my money on Journey Wehrman and Skylar Wehrman from deep. We've seen them hit quite a few deep ones in that girls' district tournament.
Where's Anna Peterson?
Anna Peterson, yeah. Hey, too soon, man, too soon. Take a look at our score here. 29-26, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers up by 3 in the first half. Very good game back and forth between the two. The Divide County Maroons coming in with the first half field goal percentage of 35% and 71% from the free throw line. They hit 5 personal fouls in the team. Only real trouble they have is Cooper Nelson with 2, Braxton Lindsay with 2, Weston Peterson, Chase Valverde, Braden Larson, and Wyatt Locken all with 1 apiece for the Divide County Maroons. 21 points in the first quarter for the Maroons and just 5 in the second quarter, totaling a score of 26 points. Led in scoring by Cooper Nelson with 7. Stockton Nelson with 6, as there's a one from half court.
Zoe Lervick knocks it down.
Lervick showing Kent Harding that I can make it from the outside. Cooper Nelson with 7, Stockton Nelson with 6, Chase Valverde with 5, Wyatt Locken with 4, and at 2 apiece is Weston Peterson and Eric Domstrike, totaling 26 team points. Again, just 5 in that second quarter, 21 in the first quarter for the Divide County Maroons, trying to get off that losing skid and trying to avoid playing on Saturday and gaining that number 7 seed in the district tournament. Take a look over to the other side of the scorebook for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Again, 6 losses in a row for them, trying to avoid this number 8 having to play in. 16 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter. Two team fouls for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. They shot at a clean 50% from the field and 66% from the free throw line, going 4 for 6 from the free throw line and 11 for 22 from the field. Team fouls, Devin Gasvali with 2, Jacob Zorn with 1, and Trevor Krecklaw with 1. Pretty clean basketball for this Kenmare Bowbells Honkers team. And the scoring individually goes this way. Hank Hanlon and Trevor Krecklaw with 5, Peyton Nelson with 2, Zach Zorn with 5. As she nails it, Angie Forcher, take a bow.
On cue. I don't know if it counts. She was closer.
That's senior citizens level there. Zach Zorn with 5, Tygan Mikolenko with just 2, and Jacob Zorn keeping these Honkers afloat here with 10 points. There goes Journey Wehrman's shot. That's going to fall short. And that's the way. 16 in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter for a 3-point lead, 29-26 on your NCC scoreboard. 9 turnovers for the Honkers compared to the 7 for the Divide County Maroons. So pretty clean basketball either way.
Yeah, a really good game, back and forth. Maroons kind of dominated that first quarter and then kind of just went silent in that second quarter and ended up on the wrong end of the halftime score. One matchup that I am really excited for is Zorn versus Locken. They've kind of taken Locken out of the middle area. They've kind of put them out, their offensive players, Zorn and Mikolenko, out towards the three-point line. That takes Locken's shot blocking away and has allowed the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers to gain some traction.
You nailed it there, partner. When we come back, the conclusion of our Bank of Tioga halftime show and second half action here from Barry Haggin Court. Our Northwest Therapy Services tip-off belongs to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. We'll be back. 3:37 to go till halftime's done. We'll be back.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake serves Burt County and the surrounding areas with a full suite of financial services. We are committed to being your bank of friendly service. Liberty State Bank, FDIC insured. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We are deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. We're going to take a peek at our schedule, where we're going to be at here the remaining portion of the week. No, that's wrong. I'll have to get that back up here after a while. Now we're going to take a peek at our poll. The Division B Boys Basketball Poll brought to you by Prairie Home Furnishings. You can find them on Facebook at Prairie Home Furnishings. You can find them online at shopphf.com. You can stop in the store, your best place to find all of the inventory there. Everything your home deserves can be found at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Find them on Facebook and browse their inventory locally. But this is the way the polls go. The Central McLean Cougars sitting at number 1, been at number 1 since the third week of the season, sitting at a 17-0 record as of last Wednesday. Our Redeemers Christian School Knights coming in at number 2 at 16-1 as of last Wednesday. The Ray Jays, we've seen them there at number 3, kind of hovering around between received votes, number 5, 4, and 3 all season long. They're sitting at a 15-1 record that has now changed since last Wednesday. The Hankinson Pirates at number 4, the other perfect team as of last Wednesday at 16-0 and into the polls for one of the first times non-rated last week is the Midway Minto Mustangs at 14-2 last week. The Bishop Ryan Lions, the Oaks Tornadoes, and the New Rockford Cheyenne garnishing some of those received votes. And we got some games on tap that are going to be fascinating. We got the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers are going to play host to the number 2 team in the state of North Dakota, the Our Redeemers Christian School Knights. We're going to see the Ray Jays tomorrow night taking on the Tioga Pirates over at Kurt Hadenfield Court. And then to fast forward a couple days, on Friday, one that we are looking forward to, we circled on the calendar. The Ray Jays take the show over to the Lions Den, and they're going to be taking on a very talented Bishop Ryan Lions team.
Yeah, that'll be fun. There's so much good basketball to be played. You know, you look at all of those top teams, they are all very deserving. You know, and I look at Central McLean. I haven't seen them personally, but I know they have wins over Our Redeemers and Ray, sitting at 2 and 3, and those are some big wins.
That
friend.
is the only losses that
Both
Our
those
Redeemers
teams
has and the Ray Jays have is to that Central McLean Cougars team. How about to be from the Central McLean Cougars? Both your boys and the girls are absolutely rolling this season.
Yeah, it's a good year to be a Central McLean fan. That's no doubt.
That's no doubt, as our Northwest Therapy Services quarter belongs to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, and the Honkers going right to work, and that's what you talked about in our halftime show, is Jacob Zorn going right down to work.
Yeah, Zorn is a really nice player for Coach Ankenbauer, and he's just out muscling. That time they had Stockton Nelson on him, as Cooper Nelson's going to get fouled and go to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, but just finding those matchups, those little details in a tight game like this is going to be the difference.
Zach Zorn whistled up for his second personal foul, number 11, as Cooper Nelson continues his free throw shooting. 7th free throw of the night. His 8th free throw of the night.
He wants to get into that 70%.
Going 6 for 8 from the free throw line. 2 third quarter points. 28-31 on your NCC scoreboard.
Good defense played by the Maroons as Kreklo had nowhere to go. Lindsay might have gotten away with one. Guess volley going to try lock it and succeeds. Not many people succeed over the mountain that is Wyatt Lockett.
Guess volley getting his name into the scorebook officially with 2 points on the night. Drives in, kicks back out to Braxton Lindsay. Braxton Lindsay goes high up over the top of the extended Jacob Zorn. Taken away by Krekla. Krekla looks to get everything moving here as Guess volley just about turns it over. Jacob Zorn saves the day, keeps the ball into the possession of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
Good defense once again. Initially, let's see if they can close out the possession, and they do. And that's going to be the key, is one shot. It can only be one shot if you're Coach Johnson and the Maroons.
Tough pass from Braxton Lindsay, avoids a turnover, right down to Wyatt Locken on the really nice pass from Weston Peterson.
Yeah, excellent feed, and the Honkers went for the steal. Locken was able to snag the pass and finish at the rim.
Gamble from Weston Peterson as he is being Zach Zorn. Here is Jacob Gisvali, dials it up from the outside. 5 quick points in this second half for the Honkers.
The shooting of the Honkers has come out of the locker room, and they're pretty hot right now.
Braxton Lindsay with a shot fake over to Cooper Nelson, tries to drive baseline, gets cut off. Weston Peterson tries to drive in, tries to go with that up and under. Braxton Lindsay really attacking the basket, 15 on the shot clock. Nice play from Braxton Lindsay. And
I think some tape, rolled up tape or something, was on the floor. Quick stoppage in play. Really nice move by Lindsay.
I knew it wasn't a mouth guard for how fast that somebody picked it up, but good heads up by the officiating crew. Tape finger, like you said, get that off the court, into the garbage it goes. 4-point game, 36-32 on the NCC scoreboard. Jacob Zorn down to the cutting. Gisvali goes high, not enough English on it. And the Honkers are going to take a foul, go mostly baseline out of bounds, as that's going to be a foul whistled up against number 1, Cooper Nelson, his 3rd personal foul.
Something to watch with 3 fouls. Maroons have to have Cooper Nelson on the floor as much as they can.
Jacob Zorn over to Gisvali. He's been hot this 3rd quarter with 5 points, his only 5 points of the game, as Zach Zorn tries to step through. Nelson down to Krecklaw. Good matchup there between Krecklaw and Braxton Lindsay. And Gisvali tries his luck from the outside, off the mark. Rebound taken away by Cooper Nelson.
There's going to be a foul on the floor. Not sure who they're going to ring up. I think it's going to go against the Honkers. Nope, they're going to call it on
Braxton
Lindsay. Little late to the replay button.
2nd personal foul to Braxton. I've got him for 3, but the official scoreboard has him for 2. Nice take from Zach Zorn as we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay.
This time we'll get the replay as a good hard take, and Wyatt Locken just too much body on that one, as he has to lace him up again. The chess match here in the 3rd quarter has been kind of fun to watch. Locken's been they've been trying to draw Locken out to that 3-point line like we've discussed, and Gisvali's been open for some of those threes. He's gotten 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, has Gisvali, as Locken's trying to maintain that inside presence.
Zach Zorn cashes in on 2 of 2, 83% from the free throw line for Mr. Zach Zorn. We're going to take a Nesset timeout. We'll be back.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
That timeout brought to you by Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, Highway 40 North. Talk to us about our custom business packages. Now hiring. Visit NessaConsulting.com. See what the crew at Nessa Consulting can do for you and your business.
ESPN in the building down there.
What are we here for if ESPN is here? Seen that at a couple different places. ESPN.
We can't highlight our competition.
Hey, it's ESPN. That is no competition.
Yeah, well, you're right. We got them easy.
We got them easy. There you go. Out of the Nesset timeout, the Divide Connie Maroons.
Good look.
Try to get one. That's off the mark from Weston Peterson. Offensive rebound taken by Braxton Lindsay.
Well, now is when you got to cash in second chance opportunities.
Been back and forth all game long. This has been one of the largest leads.
Good
and
block.
The defender, Jacob Zorn, says not today. He goes right into the hands of Braxton Lindsay.
4th chance as Valverde tracks it down. Valverde is having himself a game.
Off the mark from
Wyatt Locken going to get rung up on a over the back call.
3-point attempt from number 11, Weston Peterson, and that's a really good box out from Tygan Mikolenko, and that's going to whistle up the third personal foul to Wyatt Locken. 4 team fouls for the Divide County Maroons to just 1 to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
Looks like they're going to a zone like a 2-1-2 or a 3-2, however you prefer to call it. Probably due to that foul trouble.
Wyatt Locken has a seat on the bench. 6'2" sophomore Braden Larson checks in, and that's going to be a turnover against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. 3:45 to play here in the third quarter. Our premium sponsors, NCC and RTC Networks, big sponsors on Game Day Media. We couldn't do it without them. We couldn't do it without all of our sponsors. Make sure you patron those sponsors. Get in as a nice layup attempt.
Really good take by Weston Peterson as he landed awkwardly. Quick look at the RTC Network instant replay. We tried to sneak it in, and we apologize on that replay.
Zach
Zorn knocked down that three-pointer.
Stockton Nelson puts a shot on the rim, and that's Stockton Nelson basketball there. A little bit of hesitation, and downhill he goes. A freight train coming into the middle for Stockton Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson just forcing his way into the paint. Gets rewarded by going to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line.
Hank Handelin picking up his second personal foul. Second team foul here in quarter number 3. Into the game for the Honkers is number 5, Peyton Nelson.
Maroons really have to take advantage of some of these opportunities as Stockton knocks down a second one, but free throws like that possession earlier where Locken got his third foul, they had 4 opportunities to score the rock and weren't able to do it.
Nice find, and a big undercut foul play on Stockton Nelson is going to send Jacob Zorn to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line to try cash in on an and one play on the first personal foul whistled to Stockton Nelson, their 5th team foul.
Yeah, that one was tough. Stockton was fairly vertical up top, but just some contact down low, and the awkward land by Zorn creates that free throw opportunity.
We said 5th team foul for the Maroons. Every time there's a foul whistled against the Maroons, the Honkers are going to be shooting free throws. Big offensive rebounds from Stockton Nelson, just out of the outstretched arms of Mikolenko.
Yeah, nice job. Stockton just willing that ball in, just carving space underneath.
Good back cut by Jacob Zorn, hanging in midair, getting his own rebound, and 2 more for Jacob Zorn.
Well, and since they've switched to that zone, they've kind of let the Honkers get in behind them. Timeout, Zach Johnson, and that's a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk here high atop Haggin Court. The Divide County Maroons down 9, 46-37, closing in on 2 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Stockton Nelson tries to go up and under, draws all the attention. That's going to be an and one play for number 11, Weston Peterson.
Really good job by Stockton Nelson as we look at the RTC Network instant replay. Draws the defense and dishes over to Weston Peterson, who finishes it. Chance for the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Weston Peterson cashes in on that trip. 7th point on the night for Weston. Over to Mikolenko, guarded closely by number 24, Eric Domstrike. Kept it under control, did Mikolenko, right over to Peyton Nelson. That's going to be off the mark, rebounded by the Maroons. And quickly the other way is Stockton Nelson, barreling downhill, dumps it off to Weston Peterson. Kind of an awkward shot attempt, kicks it out to Valverde, back over to Peterson. Nice take from Dumbstrike. Dumbstrike with 2 more.
Really good attack by Dumbstrike, just getting to the rim. I was about to say on Peterson's take, he was a little worried about the contact. Just go at the rim, attack, and if the contact's there, you'll get to the line.
The Maroons closing the gap, now down by 4 here from Crosby, North Dakota. Mikolenko, that's going to be off of the Divide County Maroons as Stockton Nelson takes a sigh of relief as he thinks it's maybe off him and goes, whew.
Yeah, that one was a close one. Maroons wanted the momentum to swing their way, but
Peterson out, Lindsay in for the Maroons. Set up in a box formation for this. And Stockton Nelson's going to be whistled up for his personal foul. That is going to be 2 against Stockton Nelson, as Philip Ankenbauer is going to go to the line for 2 shots. Ankenbauer good on the first.
Cooper Nelson into the ball game for Chase Valverde. Valverde given some good minutes. I have him at 5 rebounds so far for his night.
Philip Ankenbauer goes 2 for 2, the younger brother to head coach Tommy Ankenbauer.
It's got to be an interesting relationship to coach your younger brother.
Braden Larson, confident play there by Stockton Nelson, not grabbing it.
I was gonna say, he knew.
No reset of the shot clock, 19 on the shot clock. 60 seconds to go here from Haggin Court in a thrilling third quarter. That's going to be a turnover for the Divide County Maroons.
Just not quite on the same page. I think Dumbstrike wanted the dribble handoff. Nelson thought he was going to fade to the wing. Results in a turnover.
Another personal foul whistled up against number 4, Braxton Lindsay, and that is going to be his 3rd personal foul.
Just some silly fouls on the Maroons, like that one, not really necessary. Wasn't, I mean, it was absolutely a foul, just not needed.
Sends Trevor Krecklaw to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. He cashes in on the first one.
And the Honkers have been shooting the free throws pretty well tonight.
75% for Krecklaw. Goes 2 for 2, big free throws. Free throws win basketball games. They're playing for the number 7 seed in the district tournament. That's going to start next week. Big take, bigger rebound from Eric Domstrike. 2 more for Domstrike.
Yeah, really good follow-up by Dumbstrike off the miss. Good up fake by Krecklaw, can't finish. Ball is tipped out of bounds, will go to the Maroons.
29.4 seconds to go here, 2-possession ball game. As Jacob Zorn and Devin Gisvali switch places. Gisvali goes to the bench next to head assistant coach Fraunfelter. 24 seconds and counting for the Maroons. See if they hold for the last shot. Braden Larson, the 6'2 sophomore, guarded closely by Jacob Zorn. We've seen him hit from the outside for Braden Larson. Down to their senior leader, Stockton Nelson, guarded tightly by Peyton Nelson. And that's going to be a foul whistled up against the Divide County Maroons.
Honkers.
Or, excuse me, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. That's going to be the 2nd personal foul to Jacob Zorn. Their 4th team foul. 7.1 seconds to go here. Trying to get a look for Stockton
Elevator
Nelson.
Screen.
Just inside the arc. That's going to be short. And that's the way quarter number 3 goes. The Divide County Maroons down 6 to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, 50-44 on the NCC scoreboard. We'll be back.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you by
TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lac provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
At St. Luke's Medical Center, we care for our community with compassion and excellence. We are proud to be named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the nation. You can count on us today and tomorrow. Call now to schedule your next visit.
Growing family, the City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Welcome back to Haggin Court in Crosby, North Dakota. The Divide County Maroons down 6 to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, 50-44 as we start the fourth quarter. Maroons looking to find some rhythm offensively. They've kind of been stuck in the mud a little bit in that second quarter. Third quarter better. Cooper Nelson knocks down the 2 as the Maroons put on the press here in the fourth quarter.
Over to Philip Ankenbauer, right at Wyatt Locken. A nice floater from the freshman, Phil Ankenbauer, his 4th point of the night.
Good take by him, not scared of Locken, just floats it over the top. Locken, a little bit of foul trouble, probably affected his ideology of going after that one.
Braxton Lindsay trying to ditch Zach Zorn, unable to. Right back to him, off the backboard. 2 more for Braxton Lindsay, his 4th point of the night.
The bank was open on the second opportunity.
Nice press break. Leaves Jacob Zorn over to Krecklaw. Krecklaw over to Zorn. 11 on 11. Jacob Zorn, nice closeout. Peyton Nelson with the floater for 2.
I've been really impressed with the shooting of this Kenmare Bowbells team. They've done a really nice job as Nelson is face guarding Stockton Nelson the rest of the court.
Off the line from Braxton Lindsay on their 50th shot attempt for the Divide County Maroons. Excuse me, 47th.
It's that Tioga math.
Never claimed to be a mathematician.
Good
nice
pass by Kreklow. Blocked by Locken.
Blocked
Second
again
block
by Locken.
Locken.
Got to be about his 5th block.
That is his 5th block, according to my Wilton math.
Stockton Nelson fighting for position down there. Frustrated he didn't see the ball. Also is Zach Johnson. Nice pass from Braxton Lindsay from the top. That's going to be a foul whistled up against number 5, Peyton Nelson, as we take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay.
Yeah, good entry in to Stockton Nelson. Good hard foul. Foul by Nelson on the Kenmare Bowbells side of things.
Just the first personal foul for Peyton Nelson. Stockton Nelson coming in, averaging an even 10.0 points per game, and doesn't get it on the first free throw attempt. He's sitting at 9. Stockton Nelson comes in averaging 10.7, and 7.6 rebounds per game as Mr. Mikolenko checks into the game. Stockton Nelson trying to go 50% from the free throw line. Does just that.
5-point ball game. Maroons in this full court press. Can they cause turnovers without fouling has been the key so far defensively
nice
for them.
alley-oop play over to Jacob Zorn. Doesn't get it to fall. Good effort. Defense, nice shot fake. Better defense from Mikolenko. We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay as he's going to be whistled up for a personal foul.
Yeah, good up fake by Cooper. Mikolenko recovers, but just gets a little bit of the wrist on the way up. Sends Cooper Nelson to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line.
11 on the night for Cooper Nelson. That is his 3rd missed free throw of the night.
Well, and you look at this 5-point lead, the Honkers have really been doing well from the line. Maroons shooting at a little lower percentage. That can come in huge as we enter the last 5 minutes to play
Hanlon got away with a carry right there over to Philip Ankenbauer, drops it down to Jacob Zorn, goes right at the big man Wyatt Locken, and just Wyatt Locken's presence didn't let that ball fall in for Jacob Zorn.
Yeah, really good job by Wyatt Locken, just staying straight up. And Stockton Nelson cashes in on the other end. 2-point ball game, David.
Stockton Nelson, 13 on the night. Wyatt Locken unable to get over as Hanlon sneaks one in over top of the 6'4" Wyatt Locken for his 7th point of the night for Hank.
Well, on that baseball pass press break, they were able to get a 3-on-2 opportunity, and they cashed in from Hanlon. Good up fake again by Nelson, couldn't convert that time as the Honkers are off and running.
Good push by Philip Ankenbauer. That's just taken away by Stockton Nelson and the Divide County Maroons.
Yeah, you pick up the dribble in that corner, it's going to be trouble. Nelson wants one from deep, can't get it, and Locken, I know you want that rebound, but you're just not in position. Results in his 4th foul of the night. That's a big foul.
4th personal foul, just the first team foul in a 4-point game. 4:16 to go here in quarter number 4. We've said it all night long. A lot on the line for both of these teams. Coach Phil Ankenbauer said if we can make a push to the region, we can make a push out of that 7 seed a lot easier than we can out of that 8 seed. If you draw that 8 seed, you're going to play the number 3 as they sit right now in the state of North Dakota. Nice touch from Peyton Nelson for 2 in that opening round of the district tournament.
Yeah, this game is all about seeding, and it is just giant, the difference between that 7th seed and the 8th seed. Good catch by Wyatt Locken, even better defense by Zorn as Zorn gives Locken a taste of his own medicine.
Mikolenko tries to finish at the rim and does just that. 2 more for Tygan Mikolenko, and that's going to get Zach Johnson a full timeout. We're going to take one with him. 8-point lead, 52-60, 3:38 to go. Don't go anywhere. This one's getting good.
Welcome to the Western Education Regional Cooperative Center. We support 33 member school districts across Western North Dakota. Our commitment is to serve schools, teachers, and students. Our staff delivers impactful professional development for educators. We create opportunities for collaboration among districts. We help students engage with regional industries. Let's go to work. Call us at 701-741-3678 for more information.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. The Faces in the Crowd, brought to you by Legacy Health Clinic in Tioga and Stanley, North Dakota. Visit legacyhealthclinic.org/Tioga to schedule an appointment or a consult with Sarah Rice in Tioga and in Stanley on Wednesdays. Tioga on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Stanley on Wednesdays. That is Legacy Health Clinic. Visit legacyhealthclinic.org. Big thanks to them for coming on board with us on Game Day Media.
Good time out there by Coach Johnson. We'll see what they have, what changes they make. This is danger time, go time, whatever you want to call it for the Maroons. Down 8. Great pass into Locken, and he finishes that. Great move.
Good play from Wyatt Locken. Better pass from Nelson.
Now to get the stop on the defensive side if you're the Maroons.
Closes a gap to 6 for this Divide County Maroons team. Honkers come in averaging 49.2 points per game. Fadeaway jumper from Peyton Nelson off the mark.
Locken playing big, and that's why he has to be careful with these 4 fouls. He's had a really nice game so far.
Stockton Nelson, a little bit of a hesitation, just throws it at the rim, and that's going to earn him a trip to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Stockton gets a half step, and he goes right at Jacob Zorn, and Zorn just catches a part of the wrist, elbow area of Stockton Nelson.
3rd team foul for the Honkers, 3rd personal foul for Stockton Nelson.
Maroons leaving a lot of points at the free throw line.
3 just in this quarter alone as he goes 50% again, just like his last trip.
Well, and when you got the Maroons shooting right around that 50% clip and the Honkers shooting around the 75% clip, it's a big difference.
Tygan Mikolenko picked up his dribble. Stockton Nelson helped him out,
giving it right back
to him. Mikolenko 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Would have liked to see a trap out of the Maroons there. They kind of had him dead to rights.
10 on the shot clock here from Haggin court. Back over to Mikolenko. Goes cross court on the baseline over to big shot Jacob Zorn, and Jacob Zorn puts it in for 3.
Really clutch shot by Zorn. Only 2 seconds on that shot clock as he buried it from the corner.
Good take by Eric Dumstrike off the mark, rebounded quickly by Mikolenko, and that's going to be off the fingertips of Stockton Nelson.
Yeah, really good job by Stockton to get his paw up there and get a piece of it. Because Gisbali was open down low.
Into the game for the Maroons is number 4, Braxton Lindsay. Mikolenko in the corner. Mikolenko give enough room. He's going to try to hit it from the outside, off the mark, rebounded by Weston Peterson. The Maroons take it away the other way, down 5, under 2 minutes to go here from Haggin court.
Peterson, good take, left hand. Went on the left, tried to finish it with the right hand, and you wonder if that little difference threw him off. Zorn had an open look, decided not to take it.
Drops baseline, and Enkenbauer wasn't quite ready for it. It was there. I saw what Tygan saw, but it wasn't. It was a tough play from the top of the key down to that cutting baseline.
Yeah, well, in hindsight's 20/20, but you kind of wonder. Zorn had the wide open look. They result in a turnover. Lock-in, second chance opportunity. He's been big.
10 points for Wyatt Lock-in off the floater miss from Braxton Lindsay. 5-point ball game here from Haggin court. It's Braxton Lindsay's putting the pressure on. Here's freshman on senior, and the knifing. Cooper Nelson strips and scores for Cooper Nelson.
That's huge. 3-point ball game, under a minute. Here we go, David.
Over to Enkenbauer. Enkenbauer looks to challenge.
Another steal.
Ball stolen by Stockton Nelson. That's a tough play from Stockton Nelson. We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay.
Yeah, as we take a quick look. Yeah, his shoulder just on the line before he could get rid of it.
We're just going to keep it right here. 62-59 on your NCC scoreboard. You've been in this situation before, partner. What's Zach Johnson telling his kids? 26 seconds on the shot clock.
Well, I think you go for, we always called it red defense in my terminology, but what that meant was any corner, anytime the ball got picked up, we were going to trap it. Nearest defender would trap it. That's what I would do. You also can just play straight up man-to-man and hope for a defensive stop. They've done a nice job on the boards here in the fourth quarter. So you don't have to foul here by any stretch. The only thing is you look only one foul. Team foul in this quarter. So that's where I would prefer that trapping style. You know, if you're okay with a foul here and there, try to cause a turnover as you're down 3 compared to down 1.
Just as a reminder, our clock is unofficial.
That's huge. We found that out.
There is a delay in our shot clock.
Wyatt Lock-in, big block. And that's going to be a foul.
That's going to be a personal foul whistled up against Philip Enkenbauer. His first personal foul, the 4th team foul.
Yeah, I think they thought that they were in the bonus, but it's still going to be a side out.
4 team fouls for the Honkers, just 1 for the Maroons. Again, our clock and game clock is unofficial.
Now, this is where get to the rim if possible. Help him out. Yeah,
and
good
Zach
timeout.
Johnson is going to burn his final timeout. We're going to keep it right here. 37.3 seconds to go. 30 seconds on the shot clock. And Zach Johnson is now officially out.
That is big right there without having a timeout in the last seconds. But you can draw up something that you like here. You do not need a 3. I know you're down 3, but if you can get to the rim and have a good look there, you can always kick it back out to an open shooter if you'd like. But get to the rim, whether it be a post touch or a driving cutter. Either way works if you're the Maroons. If you're Coach Enkenbauer, you cannot have a foul. And defensive rebounding is absolutely crucial. You cannot give the Maroons a second chance opportunity, because a lot of times it's either a long rebound that creates an awkward defensive scramble, or, you know, if it's Wyatt Locken, we've seen quite a few times tonight, gets the rebound in tight and just puts it off the glass. So
top 3-point shooter for the Divide County Maroons, number 24, Eric Domstrate, coming in at 25.4%. Eric Head, the leader in 3-point shooting at 28.6.
Neither of those two on the floor right now for the Maroons.
With the kids that are out there right now, Stockton Nelson's at 12.5%. Weston Peterson with 23% from the 3-point line, but they can get one, play defense and foul, but they got to get something fast here.
They're looking for the post touch. They don't get it. Good defense played by Zorn. Really good defense. Now you got a foul.
That's going to be a personal foul whistled up against Stockton Nelson. He's just pleading with Wyatt Locken about you got to rotate on that, and that's going to be a personal foul whistled up against Stockton Nelson.
Now you got to play the foul game if you're the Maroons.
Second personal foul. Fouls Wyatt Locken with 4, Stockton Nelson with 3, Braxton Lindsay and Cooper Nelson with 3 apiece. And that's going to be a personal foul whistled up against number 11, Weston Peterson. Good person to foul, just 2 for him.
Well, and if you're Coach Johnson, I would put somebody else in the ballgame for Wyatt Locken, where he's got the 4 personals. He can't foul anyone. They might as well just go to Zorn, because he can't foul Zorn.
They've got 4 for Weston Peterson down on the official scorers table. That's going to be the 4th personal foul whistled up against Cooper Nelson. So now fouls really matter. A big one.
Fouls matter and free throws matter, as the next one will send the Honkers to the line. Got to take a chance, try to catch one in the air, and had a chance.
And that's going to be a foul right away by Stockton Nelson, and that's probably best case scenario for the Divide County Maroons, is going to send Philip Ankenbauer to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Big free throws from Ankenbauer, especially this first one. If you make the first one, it's automatically 2-possession game. Takes a little bit pressure off that second one, but
Ankenbauer off the mark on the first one.
Now the nerves set in for the second one. A miss here, still 1-possession ball game. A makes it a 2-possession ball game.
And Ankenbauer goes 1 for 2, a huge free throw, and that's going to be a foul immediately.
Ill-advised foul if you're the Honkers.
Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, and that's going to be whistled up against number 5, Peyton Nelson, his 2nd personal foul, which is going to send the Divide County Maroons Stockton Nelson to the line for 2 shots. Both teams now with 5 team fouls. Stockton Nelson comes in shooting 61% from the free throw line. Cashes in on senior night the first one. Gets it back to a 3-point basketball game.
Well, and now the pressure's on Stockton to make this second one now.
Goes 2 for 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, and immediate substitution.
There's that substitution, for Locken.
Chase Valverde, he's only got 1 personal foul. Now, if I'm the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, I want to try to find Mr. Zach Zorn, shooting about 83%.
Zach's not on the floor.
Not on the floor. I want to get it to Jacob Zorn.
Oh, close. Almost a takeaway. Let's take a look.
Take a look at this RTC Network's instant replay. Ankenbauer in hard.
That's a tough one. I think if you're the official there, you just see from the backside, it definitely looks like that foul. From the backside, we don't have the best angle at it. A very close play by Stockton Nelson, and that is a rough way.
Stockton's night is done with 15 points. Sends Ankenbauer back to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. He is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Yeah, that's a big free throw, and then another big free throw for Ankenbauer here.
On the substitution from Wyatt Locken, and Ankenbauer buries another one. 3 for 4 in this
Maroons
fourth
gotta
quarter.
go. Maroons gotta go. You don't need a 3 though.
That's going to be a foul whistled up against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Number 4, Trevor Krecklaw, His third personal foul is going to send Wyatt Locken to the line, and that's best case scenario for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers as he shoots it about from the free throw line right at a blistering 24%.
Yeah, that's the one knock on Wyatt Locken is the free throw percentage isn't there.
Goes 0 for 2, big rebound from Peyton Nelson, and an immediate foul from Cooper Nelson. And Cooper's night, nope, that's going to be Weston Peterson. That's going to be his fifth personal foul. His night is over at the 6.3 second mark to go here in quarter number 4.
Well, now if you're the Honkers, no matter make or miss, you just do not foul. Coach Johnson out of timeouts. Don't even inbound it if the Maroons get a shot to go in, because the clock's going to keep running.
Peyton Nelson, his 5th point of the quarter, 7th on the night. Off the mark on number 2, a 5-point basketball game, 66-61. Off the mark from Eric Domstrike, and that's the way the final score goes on this fascinating Monday night President's Day basketball game. District 5, the Honkers sneak out of here with a 5-point victory, 66-61. Our DNL Paraffin Show starts now.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you. Game 1 powers your team, business, and community with athletic apparel, uniforms, company gear, and event apparel. Featuring screen printing, embroidery, and the brands you trust. Game 1, the brand behind your brand.
EAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust. It's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
Game 1 powers your team, business, and community with athletic apparel, uniforms, company gear, and event apparel. Featuring screen printing, embroidery, and the brands you trust. Game 1, the brand behind your brand.
EAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
DeBach Harvesting has been in business for more than 20 years. We are a family-run operation that operates 2 gleaner combines with all the supporting equipment needed to take your crop off efficiently. This year, we will be offering in-field bagging to help with the efficiency and storage if needed. In addition, we are offering trucking in the wintertime to help get your crop to market. We would love to have your business. Look us up on Facebook or call us at 405-612-7990.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by, located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority.
Welcome back into our DNL Paraffin postgame show, a locally hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. Right now, Loper standing by with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Jacob Zorn, coming up with a huge 20 points and this big 5-point victory for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
Yeah, I'm down here with Brad Johnson, Insurance Player of the Game, Jacob Zorn. Jacob, you had a really good game tonight. You were everywhere on the boards. Defensively, you had some big blocks. Talk about the game tonight.
I think our offense just really stepped up from the last couple of games. I think this game by far is the most points we've scored in definitely like the last 5 games. You've been only scoring like 30, 40 points tonight, and I think our offense was just really clicking today, and our defense intensity was where it needed to be.
Yeah, you guys did a nice job on the defensive side. So what was going well for you guys on the offensive side to put up that many points?
I think when that bigger kid was guarding me, I was kind of pull him out a little bit so we can get some other people inside, and then I would scoot in and get some easy shots down low. And then we just had our 3-point shooters knocking down some shots when we needed them to knock them down.
Yeah, you guys shot well. So you said you have Surrey, one more game, senior night. What do you know about them?
They're a good team. We just got to play, have fun, play till the end, and play our hearts out, and the score will work itself out after that.
All right, well, good luck in that game and good luck in districts. I'll take that. Thank you.
Right now we're going to slide in the winning head coach, Tommy Ankenbauer. Take it away.
Yeah, I'm here with head coach Tommy Ankenbauer. You did a nice job tonight. Congrats on the win. How does it feel to get that big win that keeps you out of that play-in game?
Oh, it feels great. You know, I'm just really happy about what we did tonight and how we played and how we executed.
Yeah, and how about little brother coming in clutch at the end? Some big free throws. You guys shot the ball well from the free throw line.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that we've been working on all season long is, hey, I mean, these are free shots. We have to be able to make the free ones.
Yeah. So senior night, Surrey Mustangs, what do you know about them?
It'll be another tough matchup like tonight. I'm just picturing in my mind probably just about like this.
All right, well, good luck the rest of the way and good luck at districts.
Yes, thank you.
Skin by Legacy Tioga opened doors February 2024. Skin by Legacy is a branch of the Minot location Legacy Health Clinic. Our goal is to bring big city conveniences to the rural and surrounding communities. We offer a number of aesthetic services and more. Skin by Legacy Tioga is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find our link to book by Googling Skin by Legacy, by Facebook or Instagram, where you could book at either location. A healthier you starts here. Now accepting new patients.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
Jorgensen Lumber, and Minn Kota Windows are proud supporters of Game Day Media and our area athletics. For all of your building needs, both agricultural and residential, contact Jorgensen Lumber in Powers Lake at 701-464-5504.
Welcome back into our D&O Paraffin postgame show as the Divide County Maroons fall to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, as we're going to take a look at the scoring for the Divide County Maroons. Good half for the Divide County Maroons. 18 points in the third quarter, 17 in the fourth quarter, then 6 for 15 in that fourth quarter, 7 for 15, and 13 for 30 for 43% in that second half. Shooting the free throws pretty good. Leave it at that. Led in scoring by Stockton Nelson, fouled out with 16.3 seconds to go with 15 points on the night. Cooper Nelson with 14. Wyatt Lockin with 10. Weston Peterson with 7. Eric Domstrike with 6. And Braxton Lindsay with 4. For 61 team points for the Divide County Maroons. Look over at the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. They advance their record and they go to 4-14, and they will most likely be, nothing official, they will most likely be the 7th seed in the district tournament, most likely to match up with the Alexander Comets. Take a look at the scoring for the Divide County Maroons. 61 total points for the Divide County Maroons tonight, falling to a 3-15 record on the season. Led in scoring by number 15, Stockton Nelson, followed by Cooper Nelson with 14, Stockton Nelson with 15, Wyatt Lockin with 10, Weston Peterson with 7, Eric Domstrike with 6, and Braxton Lindsay with 4. Shot about 71% from the field, from the three-point line in that second half, or from the free throw line in the second half, 43% from the second half, 18 points in the third quarter, 17 in the fourth quarter, totaling 61 team points for the Divide County Maroons. Take a look at the scoring for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, advancing to a 4-14 record, most likely going to be the 7th seed in the district tournament. They're going to most likely be playing the number 2 seed, the Alexander Comets. Of course, nothing official. The district meeting is going to be on Wednesday. But led in scoring by the junior, number 25, Jacob Zorn, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game with 20, followed by his brother, Zach Zorn, with 10. Phil Ankenbauer with 7. 3 big free throws to ice out the Divide County Maroons, going 3 for 4 from the three-point line. Also with 7 was Peyton Nelson, Trevor Krecklaw, and Hank Hanlon with 7. And Tygan Minkalenko with 4, totaling 66 team points for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, shooting 12 for 23 in that fourth and final quarter, almost 50% for these Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. We finally see a win for these guys. What do you think of this Kenmare Bowbells Honkers?
Yeah, they're a really well-balanced team. They do a nice job shooting the ball, that's no doubt. As you mentioned, that shooting percentage pretty high. They did a really nice job from the free throw line, from the three-point line. They kind of did a little bit of everything there. When they take care of the ball, they do a nice job. Jacob Zorn is a load inside. Zach Zorn can really shoot the rock from the three-point line. Last time I looked, he was somewhere around 40% from the three-point line. That's a tremendous percentage there. And they play a lot of players, so they can come at you from a lot of different angles. And they might be hungry for a few upsets in that district tournament. Anything can happen, as we know, come tournament time.
Tournament time is upon us, as we're going to take a look at our schedule for the remaining part of the weekend, or remaining part of the week. We picked a game up down in Division A girls basketball, Watford City and Dickinson Trinity, a good one down in our Watford City market. Titus Stenberg and Ross Sundin on the call for that. Tomorrow, we take the show over to Kurt Hadenfield Court as the number 3 team in the state of North Dakota. The Ray Jays take on the Tioga Pirates from Kurt Hadenfield Court. Tip-off slated for about 7:15. Another big one. Randy Peterson, Noah Fredrickson on the call for that one, as the Our Redeemers Christian School Knights take it over to the barn in Powers Lake and take on a very hungry Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers team. And then Watford City Wolves boys are going to be taking over to the Newtown Eagles, and that tip-off is going to be 7 p.m., our first trip over to Newtown. Excited about that. And then on Thursday, a game we saw on Saturday afternoon, the Velva Aggies and the Ray Jays. This time it's going to be the Velva Aggies taking on the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. Tip-off slated for 7:15. Randy Peterson, Noah Fredrickson on the call for that. And then on Friday, as it sits right now, the number 3 team in the state of North Dakota, the Ray Jays, taking on the received votes, Bishop Ryan Lions. Scheduled tip-off is about 7:15. Get there early. It's going to be an awesome atmosphere, great basketball game. Big thanks to Cole Edwards, the athletic director over at Bishop Ryan, for reserving us a spot right at mid-court. Randy Peterson on the call for South Prairie Max Royals as they bring their show to the Stanley Blue Jays. As Randy Peterson, I believe Seth Wistoff may be on the call for that one, over Dylan Loper over on that one, 7 p.m. tip-off from the Nest over at Stanley. And then the number 3 team in the state of North Dakota as it sits right now, the Beulah Miners, bringing the show to the Rough Rider Center down in Watford City. Titus Stenberg on the call for that. Scheduled tip-off for 7 p.m. And officially, unofficially, the game will be played most likely up here in Crosby at Barry Haggin Court, and that will be a matchup between the Divide County Maroons and the Tioga Pirates to play in as the number 8 seed in the district tournament. These two teams matched up earlier in this year, and the Divide County Maroons put one on the chin to the Tioga Pirates.
Yeah, they matched up pretty well. DC took out some anger, so to speak, as they won that game relatively handily, but you never know come tournament time. Teams are fighting for their playoff life, and anything can happen, so that'll be a fun one as well.
For the final time from Haggin Court, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers come to Divide County and sneak out of here with a 5-point victory on our NCC scoreboard, 66-61. On behalf of all of our sponsors, we thank you for choosing Game Day Media. Dylan Loper, Aaron Griffin giving you all the sights. My name is David Peterson. Until tomorrow night at 7 from Kurt Hadenfield Court. Good night, everybody. Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by
NCC, Tioga Medical Center,
The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hougland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, the Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, DeBach Harvesting, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial,
Jorgensen Lumber, Fisher Family Chiropractic, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Costa, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, Best Angus and Quarter Horses of Watford City, Sorensen Ranch, Nodak Insurance Company, Williston, Angie Pelton, Hoiby Simmental Ranch, Flag Family Media, RTC Networks.